Hello everyone, we're going to be discussing how to take apart a G97 01 Porsche manual transmission. At this point you would have pulled the transmission out of the car. The reason for why I'm taking this apart is because I suspect the 5/6 shift fork has gone bad on this. So we have to remove the bell housing to get access to that. So the first thing that you're going to want to do on this transmission here is you're going to want to have drained the oil out of the transmission. So assuming this is already up on the car, you have your first drain bolt right here. This is going to be where the mount is. So you're going to pull this out, okay? Keep everything in a box. This is your fill port down here. Okay, that's your fill port. Okay, this has already been drained. I've already taken this apart. I'm just gonna go video document this for instructional purposes. So the first thing you're gonna actually have to do is come over here and you're gonna have to remove this shifter housing right here. So this is where your shifter cables hook up. There are some bolts around here. So what you're gonna do is grab a 12 millimeter. Again, these bolts are already loose. This is for instructional purposes only. These bolts will have a Loctite on them that needs to be gear oil safe. So when you go to reassemble this transmission, I will link the proper Loctite that is compatible with gear oil for that, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and remove all these bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna remove all 7 of these. Okay. All right, once that's off, this can now just pretty much just shimmy. Let me see there, make sure there's nothing blocking this. All right, just a little. All right, there you go. Additionally, when you go to reassemble this transmission, you will need to clean off this area here, both mating surfaces, and I will link the proper Porsche gasket maker that is required to put this transmission back together, that is also gear oil safe. So you can see here how this works. So you have a little tooth right here, and what that does is that pushes up on these little teeth right here, and then what this guy does, so this is the one shift cable, so this moves that tooth right there. So this is kind of like your 1, 2 column, 5, 6 column. This is your 3, 4 column right here. So you can see how that all works. Okay, anyways, put that to the side. Now we have access to all of these bolts that surround the bell housing itself. So that's gonna be again, a 12 millimeter. So we're gonna go ahead and bust all these loose. These are all the same size, so you don't have to worry about keeping track of what bolt went where. Okay. Fantastic. Once again, I've already taken this apart, so a lot of this wouldn't be able to maybe do with an impact. Anyways, all right, so we got our last bolt right here. Oh, additionally, this is your main drain plug on your transmission right here. So you're gonna pop this off. Make sure you put these back in the right spot. This will have a washer, and this will have a washer. What you do when you fill this up is you put your trans fluid in here, until it weeps out of this hole. That's when you know it is full. So this gets a little O-ring, a washer, and a washer on here. Okay, so we'll take this off, put it over here. At this point, you still cannot pop this up yet. You're gonna need a 6mm right here. There's gonna be a bolt right here, is a bolt cover. So you're gonna bust this loose. And what's gonna happen now, this is just a plug, okay? So you're gonna pop this off. Great, put it in the box. Additionally, there's one on this side. You're gonna pop this off. Okay. You're gonna put it in the box. I'm gonna grab a pick tool. All right, I'm gonna go with this guy, maybe this guy. And you're gonna come in here, okay? And you're gonna pull on this sleeve, all right? Great, and there's gonna be a spring inside of this sleeve that pushes on a ball bearing, okay? That ball bearing holds these transmission shafts in place. So come over here, pull out the sleeve. Okay, there's your little spring. That's how it all goes in. Put that in your box. You're gonna need a magnet to come in here. I don't have a magnet stick that's small enough for this hole, but this is a magnetized screwdriver essentially. So here's your ball bearing. Put that in the box. Come over here. Grab your other ball bearing. Don't lose these. These are $98 a ball bearing. Okay, so now we've just unhooked these shafts right here. From here, there's a couple things left. So we're gonna come around and you're gonna have this bolt right here, okay? And on this bolt, I already just kind of like hand loosened it. But so this bolt needs to come out. This bolt will actually bolt into a shaft. I believe it goes into the reverse shaft of the transmission. Again, you're gonna need some Loctite on that. Okay, and now the tool you're gonna need, there's gonna be this sleeve right here, okay? This sleeve has to come out or else you can't pull this up. So what I did was I got this conical extractor bit, okay, which I can kind of shove in there and it kind of grabs onto it, okay? And I can kind of just spin it and I'm able to pull this out. Now again, I've already removed this, so it was a little easy for me the second time around. Your application, if this is your first time, it may not be that easy. I will link this extractor in the video description below. That helped me out a lot. I tried getting needle nose pliers on that, wasn't working. Locking pliers wasn't working. I heated this up with a torch to get it to aluminum casing to expand. Grab it, it still wouldn't work. So that was the best tool I found for the job right there. We're gonna have one 19mm hex on top of this. This has already been loosened, but okay. We're gonna loosen this guy up right here. It's a very shallow cap, once again. Clean all this up, clean all this up. You will have to reapply that, that gasket maker, that gasket sealer on this mating surface, okay? So we'll put that right here. We're nearing the last step where you need to take lock ring pliers, okay? These are some very large lock ring pliers. I got these from Harbor Freight out of a set. And what you're gonna do at this point is you are going to come over here and you're gonna go open up this snap ring, okay? All right, we're gonna try our best on this guy. And at this point, once this is open here, this transmission, this bell housing, there you go. You see how it came up right there? I can release tension on this snap ring. At this point, I'm gonna pull this up, straight up. Okay, put this off to the side, and here you go. So here, now you have access to, I believe this is these are shift forks. I'm not gonna call these out right now. I'm not too familiar with which shift fork is what, but if I had to guess, this is the 1-2. I think this is the 3-4. And then the 5-6, I think somewhere could be, yeah, I'll find it. Anyways, here you have a little magnet for some sludge. This, so you can see right here, I'll show you guys. So this is your little ball bearing, and that went in on this, and that kind of kept this this shaft in place, okay? Anyways, well, I hope this has helped somebody, because I could pretty much not find any information on the G97/01 manual transmission. It's a little bit different than the 996. The 996 transmission will get you maybe 40–50% of the way down the field for this assembly, yeah, this will help out. Additionally, when you go to remove the clutch slave cylinder, which goes right here, unbolt it from the car. Do not unbolt like the banjo bolt. You'll have to bleed the system. It takes forever. So I recommend it's 2 bolts. Those 2 bolts go in right here. They're pretty easy to get to. But yeah, hope this helps somebody out. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, etc. Hope this helps someone out there. And this video will be on the internet forever to help out future manual Porsche owners of the 997 generation. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.